Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Ada Newman. I'm a life coach, manifestation coach, and EFT practitioner, and I help people manifest their dream lives. Now today we are going to be talking about how you can manifest using the emotional freedom technique, also known as EFT or simply tapping. And that's a process of tapping different acupuncture points on your body while repeating different statements. So when it comes to manifesting in a more effortless way, I think there's really three main components that come into play. And if you can align these three things, you can have, do, or be anything that you want. Those three things are your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Specifically today, we are going to be talking about getting your beliefs in alignment with what you want to create. Because I think out of those three things, your beliefs have the strongest vibrational pull. Your thoughts definitely have some sort of vibrational pull because where focus goes, energy flows. And your emotions are essentially energy in motion. So yes, those you can absolutely attract things through that. But I think where a lot of people get stuck and get blocked when it comes to manifesting, something that a lot of the other manifestation tools don't address, is the beliefs. Your beliefs are the perception for which you see the world. It's the lens which you see the world through. And if you can align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, then you're going to be aligning your perception to be able to receive whatever it is that you want. But you can't believe something and then want something else. Those two things will get in the way of each other sometimes, which is exactly what we're going to be talking about, which is counter intentions. So I'll just give you an example of what a counter intention is. So let's say that you want to manifest more money, but maybe you have a belief that you're not smart enough to do that. Those two things contradict each other and therefore puts up a wall for the law of attraction to be able to give you what you want because you're not in alignment with it. And that beliefs have a very strong vibration, so you're literally putting up a wall. Another example, I'll just use the money example again. So let's say you want to make more money, but maybe you're afraid of getting judged if you make more money. Those are counter intentions. So we can use EFT tapping to actually clear those counter intentions to allow us to get in a vibrational match with our desires. So I'm going to walk you through the process of doing this. You can do this with any counter intention you might have, any belief that you have. It's really simple. It just takes a few rounds of tapping and then you'll be able to clear the slate and be able to manifest more effortlessly. So the first step in doing this is you got to figure out what you want to manifest. So if you just want to pause the video, think about something that you want to call into your life, then I want you to think of all the reasons why you can't have that thing. These are going to be your counter intentions. So think of all the reasons, all the circumstances that are getting in the way of you having this, or any perceived limitations or any beliefs that come up, all the reasons why you can't do this, any excuses. So let's say that you want to make more money. Some of your excuses might be you're not smart enough, or it might be that you're afraid of getting judged. All these things are beliefs. So what you want to do after you have your counter intentions written out for your manifestation, I want you to rate the intensity or the level of belief you have in the counter intention on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 being you don't believe that's true at all, and 10 being it feels very true to you. It feels like the truth, or it has a strong emotional intensity to it. So go ahead and pick your desire that you want to manifest. Second thing, make up all the reasons, or write down all the reasons why you can't have that thing, and then rate them. So from there, we're going to create a little setup statement, which we will be tapping on the karate chop point on the side of the hand while we repeat this statement 3 times. So I will use the money example and the fear of being judged as an example here to show you guys the process. So what the setup statement essentially is going to look like is, even though I don't think I can manifest, insert your desire, because insert your counter intention, I love and accept myself. So for the money one, it would be, even though I don't think I can manifest more money because I'm afraid of getting judged, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. We're going to go through this 3 times. You can feel free to tap along if this is something that you want to call in. Maybe this resonates with you. Even though I can't manifest what I want because I'm afraid of getting judged, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I don't think I can make more money because I'm afraid of getting judged, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Feel free to repeat these statements in your head or out loud for your own. Then we're going to move on to the other EFT points. So eyebrow, we're just going to repeat our counter intention while tapping. So for this one, it would be afraid of getting judged. Afraid of getting judged for making more money. Under the eye, afraid of getting judged for making more money. Under the nose, afraid of getting judged for making more money. Chin point, afraid of getting judged for making more money. Collarbone, afraid of getting judged for making more money. Under the arm, afraid of getting judged for making more money. Top of the head, afraid of getting judged for making more money. For your own, I want you to go through that round 2 times, repeating your counter intention after you do your 3 statements on the karate chop point. And then just take a deep breath and check in with yourself. And check back in with that number that you originally started with. Has the intensity weakened? Has it gotten lower? Has that number gone down? Do you feel like it's a little bit less true after doing a few rounds? If you notice that the number isn't going down as much as you'd like, ideally we want this number to be as close to 0 as possible, because that's going to indicate that we have the least amount of resistance to the thing that we want. So if you're noticing that your number started at a 9 and it's, maybe it gone down to a 6, but you can't seem to get it down anymore after you do a couple rounds repeating your counter intention, then we want to focus on specific events that are related to your counter intention or belief, specific events that support the belief that you have. So let's say that you are afraid of getting judged for having more money. Maybe your friends are always judging people with money and you're afraid that if you make more, then your friends are going to judge you. Or maybe at one point you did have a lot of money and then you lost that money and then people judged you really harshly in that time. So whatever it is for you, this will be very specific to your situation. And that's a great thing about this formula is you can literally insert anything that's relevant to you just by doing your setup statement with your counter intention, doing a few rounds with your counter intention, and then tapping on the events. Now, how you're going to tap on the events, you're just simply going to go through the EFT points while bringing up that memory in your mind. You can close your eyes if that helps you. Focus on the event. If it's your friends judging other people, bring up what they say while you're tapping through the points. Hear their voice in your head and just tap while you're thinking of this thing. Or maybe it's a specific event that happened in the past. Just bring up that memory while you're tapping through the EFT points. And then once you're done, once you've walked yourself through that memory, go ahead and take a deep breath, recenter yourself, and check in with that number again. And hopefully after you've done the events, that level of intensity will have lowered even more. And then the final step to this whole process, once you've gotten your number pretty close to 0, or you feel like it has a small enough number that you're satisfied with, remember closer to 0 the better, you're going to go ahead and create a belief that's opposite of your counter intention, a belief that supports whatever it is you're trying to call into your life. So for the money example, I would say if you're afraid of getting judged, we want to associate that money is good, or that I love money, money loves me, or money is good. And what you're going to do is just as frequently as you think of it, go ahead and tap through while you're repeating your new belief. So money is good, money loves me, I love money, money is good, money is good, money is good, money is good, money is good. And you're just going to go through that until you feel like you've tapped in that new belief. It should feel really empowering. It should feel really great. So, just a little recap of what we went through. First thing, think of something that you want to manifest, and then come up with all the reasons why you can't do that. Anything that might come up for you is perfect. Go ahead and rank what the level of intensity is for each counter intention, and then you're going to do your setup statement. So it's, even though I can't manifest my desire because, and then you say your counter intention, I love and accept myself. You repeat that 3 times, and then you move on to tapping through the rest of the EFT points while repeating your counter intention. Once your intensity is lowered a little bit, but you want to get it down more, think of the specific events that are related to that counter intention or belief that you have. Tap through while you're thinking of it. And then finally, you want to create a belief that's really empowering, really positive, something that supports you, and then you tap into that. Now also, one little side note, after you've done this, as often as you can, be really mindful about the beliefs that are going through your head. So when people talk about money, instead of maybe having some of those fears come up, or whenever you notice that you're slipping back into old thought patterns related to the thing that you desire, change it right away and switch to that positive belief. That can kind of be like your anchor, where you want to repeat that daily. That's where that mind piece comes in. That's where the thoughts come in, thoughts and emotions come into this piece. After you've kind of cleared the belief and started to change it, you can repeat it to really wire it into your belief system. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful to you. I would love to hear what you're trying to manifest in the comments below. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. If you need help with any of this process, if you're interested in using EFT to help you manifest the life of your dreams, I do offer coaching, and I will leave the link to my website in the description below. You can reach out, maybe book a free discovery call to see if we're a good fit, if I can help you with anything. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and happy manifesting.